Hello guys, I just want to give you guys a channel update. So if you're like a subscriber, if you haven't seen a video out from me for about a month, I'm currently working on listening to some audio products here that I will be doing a review on the channel soon. Probably in 5 days or less, I'll probably have a review out for the Dark Voice. And some other things I'll be reviewing would be the Little Dot MK2, also the Little Bear B4, the iFi Black Label Nano, the FiiO Q1 Mark II, and I just recently also got the HD 660Ss. And I will be buying the 5.8X Jubilees because if you go on Massdrop and you hit the discussion page and you go down and read this guy's post, apparently they have 1,000 extra units that they will be dropping again on June 27th with only a ship time 2 to 3 business days. So, and they should be $150. So I am going to be buying these and possibly doing a review on them. And I will not have the 660S review out before the 27th. But if you just want to give me, if I just want to give you a quick rundown, these headphones are definitely not worth $500. Maybe 300 tops. They're really not that much better than like 6XXs. They're a little different. Yeah, I would say they're about like 10% better. They're not really worth $500 though. So if these 5.8Xs, yes, the sound signature might be a little different, which by the way, they actually tweaked the sound signature compared to the prototype version. So if you've seen some really early reviews, like some people who got the prototype versions and did a YouTube video on it, it's basically obsolete now, those videos, because they changed it in the production. So they actually added some bass and probably smoothed out the highs. But if the sound signature is good and the sound quality is at least 90% as good as, let's say, the 660S's, for $150, I'd recommend you probably pick these up. I'll also be doing a review on the M1060Cs and Opens. I've been delayed on that because I've been waiting over a month for this headband from a different seller, by the way, and I haven't gotten it, and I don't think I am going to get it, so I'm probably going to ask him for a refund, and I'm probably going to buy this headband from a different seller because the stock headband is not very good. Now, I did buy like 2 or 3 other headbands that I have gotten and have tried. It's just that I want to try this one because this is the one I was most excited about because it should fit on this big headband because it's actually a universal size. So it should fit, and it should probably be pretty comfortable. And I'm not going to do a review on this, but I do want to talk about it real quick. I just recently got this off of eBay from Roswell when eBay had a 20% off coupon, so I paid about 20 bucks for it. And it's a very good surge protector. It's basically one of the highest Joule ratings you can find. You get 8 what do they call it? Rotatable? Yeah, 8 rotatable plug-in jacks and 4 that are fixed. You get a green grounded light, a orange power light, and a red protected light. And they're very dim, so I like that. You even get some coax protection down here and phone line protection, so that's nice. And the only thing I really don't like about it is that this cable that plugs into your wall is not a right angle, so you can't really push up your furniture up against it. But other than that, it's a pretty good power surge protector. And I tried to do some research before buying this and I couldn't find the answer, but I will want to let you guys know that on the box, on the back of it, it actually says that it does protect your equipment if the surge protector fails. So it will shut off the power. So let's say if I have my computer hooked up to it, if there's a lightning storm, and let's say it totally fries the surge protector, or let's say my surge protector gets old and it just doesn't protect my equipment anymore, it should cut the power to my equipment. So it actually does do that. It says it on the back of the box. So that's all I really want to talk about that. So, and then I did recently buy this. Now Monoprice did a huge mess up with the specs on this monitor. They were claiming that it was IPS, but they fixed it now, so now it does say that it is TN. But if you read the reviews or you go on Reddit, a lot of people were saying that this monitor wasn't IPS, and it actually isn't. So I'm currently returning this monitor, and I should get a full refund, and they should be also be giving me a $25 credit as well. And if you want, I'm not going to do a review on this monitor because I already returned it, and my webcam is not very good, so I couldn't really give you a visual. But if you want my opinion, it is indeed 144Hz 1440p, and the bezels are pretty slim, and it does come with a remote, and the remote control is very good. And I did go to Blurbusters and did the ghosting test, and this monitor compared to my current monitor, which is the Nexus, monitor, and it is smoother. So the Monoprice, it has very little ghosting with the overdrive off, but if you put the overdrive on low, there's like no ghosting. It's very smooth. And then when also you do the photo thing on Blurbusters, the photo image is a lot smoother when it moves left to right. So this definitely has a much smoother looking picture. Also, the picture compared to my Nexus monitor, which by the way I got the better stand version, it's a lot brighter, and that's probably because it does indeed actually support HDR. I wasn't able to actually fully test that out because I don't have any games or movies for HDR. But it's a very good monitor. I would say the black's a little grayer than my Nexus, but the colors are brighter, but maybe not as deep. But it's a very good looking monitor. Now, if you do look at the side, you do get those TN viewing angles, so not very good when viewing from the side. But from directly in front of it, it's a very good looking monitor, and it definitely is smoother. But the main reason why I returned it is because with FreeSync on, there's a slight flicker, and that seems to be a known issue if you read like on Reddit, so that's why I returned it. But otherwise, it's a good looking monitor. And the only other thing I want to talk about is the Steam summer sale. There's this $5 off of $30 if you spend $30 on Steam, and you just click this see deal thing, and then you save offer, then you log into your PayPal account. I tried this, it didn't work, and that's probably because they only had 40,000 redemption codes, so I'm going to assume that those were all used up. So I got really bummed out about that because I wanted to save $5 off of 30 bucks using PayPal. But maybe it might still work for you, so you can still give it a try. I just want to mention that out. So here's the Steam online player database. So you can see PUBG is still the #1 game on Steam. Right now it's only getting like 500,000 people. But when it peaks, you can get over 1 million people. So there's still a lot of people who play PUBG. And speaking of PUBG, is that it's actually on sale for the first time ever. It used to be $30 for like the past 1 or 2 years, and it never went below 30, but now it's finally below 30. So you can get it for 20 bucks now. I would recommend you check out other places if they are cheaper, because I think Newegg has it for 17 if they're still selling it. So you can get PUBG for like 17 bucks. And by looking at the other ones, there's some other games that are like Counter-Strike is still very popular. Grand Theft Auto is still very popular. Rocket League is still popular. Where's the other game? Rainbow Six Siege is still one of the most popular games out there. So if you wanted to pick up any of these games, they're still very popular. And even Left 4 Dead is still very popular. It still has a lot of players, And so you got like Grand Theft Auto is on sale for the first time. And by the way, on this website, you can look for a game. So let's say like player. Actually, let me give you a better one, like Grand Theft Auto. If you do Grand Theft Auto 5, and you look at the price history, I don't know what these 2 zeros are, but the cheapest it's ever been before was $24. So the cheapest it's been is $20. So I mean, if you wanted to get Grand Theft Auto 5, now is the cheapest time to get it. Unless you do what I recommend, and you just wait until it's like 2 or 3 years from now, and you get it for like $1. And here's all the other games that are top sellers on Steam. So you get some other things. Some other popular games would be like The Witcher 3. You probably want to get the Game of the Year edition because you get the DLCs basically for free. They also got The Witcher 3, which is $20, but the Game of the Year edition is also $20, so you're better off just getting the Game of the Year edition. They do have a collection pack, but I recommend you just get the first 2 Witcher games. And if you really want to get Witcher 3 now and pay the $20, you're better off getting the Game of the Year edition and then buying the first 2 separately. Or you do what I'd recommend, you just buy the first 2 and then maybe wait 3 years before when the third game is like $2. And then you got some other popular games like Dark Souls 3, Rocket League, and whatnot. But I just want to show you the best deals on Steam. So the best, now this is what since I couldn't use that $30 thing, I decided to only buy the Valve Complete Pack. And I just recently built my computer, so I don't have any Steam games really. So I was able to get Counter-Strike, Portal, Left 4 Dead, which I actually started playing the first one today, and it's very fun. And I really wanted to play the Half-Life games, and they're dirt cheap, basically next to nothing. So this is basically the best deal on Steam right now, is the Valve Complete Compact. Now they also got some other pack bundle deals, so like Hitman bundle, Deus Ex bundle, Tomb Raider bundle, Star Wars bundle, which isn't that really that good of a deal, to be honest. And they got some other ones like the Witcher bundle. It ain't that great. They also have a Grand Theft Auto bundle, but they're missing the Game of the Year edition or whatever, the bonus edition of Grand Theft Auto 4 in that one. So you'd be better off probably just buying them individually or something and whatnot. But only the best bundles I was actually able to find is this Valve Complete Pack, and there's one other one. Now the Tomb Raider bundle, you're spending like $45 on that bundle, and you're basically spending like only $25 on the games or something like that. Or technically with the bundle you end up paying like $15, but then you're still spending like $30 on DLC. And if you want to get a higher percentage discount, I'd probably recommend the Eidos, or whatever how you pronounce this, Anthology bundle, because you get some other bundles that you probably were thinking about buying, like the Deus Ex bundle or the Just Cause bundle. And they also throw in a few other games in here, like Thief would probably be one of the better ones, for example. And even some Hitman games. Actually, this might be the only Hitman game in here. And you get the Tomb Raider games. So this is just the Tomb Raider bundle is $45. So I mean, if you're planning on getting some of these other games like Deus Ex and Just Cause for another $40, it might be. And if you want all the DLCs, this is probably the way to go. Now, if you don't want the DLCs and you just want just the Tomb Raider games, you know, and no DLCs with that, then you probably end up spending only like $30 max by not buying this bundle, if you just buy just the games. But I do want to point that out. Now, if I could have gotten the $30 $5 coupon thing, I would have also bought this Quake bundle right here. I would have added this, and then I would have added Witcher 1 and 2. Since those are dirt cheap, about $3 for that one, and this one's only $1.50. So I was planning on bundling these things together and get $5 off, but since I couldn't get the $5 off, I decided to just buy the Valve Complete Compact. And I'll buy these games later. Maybe the next time Steam has a sale, hopefully I'll hop on that PayPal coupon if they have one quicker this time around. And if you do want to try a game that's worth more than $5, now I personally would rather wait until these are like $2 or $3. But if you do want to try a pretty good game, I would recommend the Resident Evil Deluxe Origins bundle, and they also have Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 bundle, and it's pretty cheap. So those are some pretty good games. But the Valve Complete Pack is basically the best deal on Steam. So that's basically it. The only other thing I want to probably mention is that they do have Quake Champions for free, and that actually ends today, so you guys want to probably get that immediately as soon as possible. And they also have a few other things free. So like for instance, if you go to videos, movies, I saw like 2 or 3 movies that were free, and then in like the anime section they have like the season 1 and 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh for free, for example. And they actually have some good deals on software. So if you want to do like game development, you know, they have some pretty good sales on game, like RPG Maker. Look, it's like $20. And of course you can go to that Steam database site to see what the cheapest price history on that was. So if you wanted to get some of this software stuff, you know, they got good deals on that stuff as well. But that's basically all I want to show you on Steam. So thank you for watching.